The hum of the mining station was usually a comfort, steady, rhythmic, a heartbeat in steel. But tonight, Captain Mira felt only dread in its vibration. She sat in the control chair, eyes locked on the comms feed. The warning codes bled red across the screen, flashing in cold, merciless rhythm. Radiation surge detected. Hull breach probable, the storm was coming. Through the viewport, she could see the star blooming, a violent blossom of light curling off its surface. Solar flares arced like whips, lashing the black. The star had been unstable for weeks, but this was no longer fluctuation. This was eruption. Mira? Lieutenant Garrick's voice broke into static over the comm. What are your orders? Orders, the word rang hollow. She wanted to tell him to evacuate, to flee into the void, but there was nowhere to go. The nearest colony was 6 days away, and their shuttles could never survive the surge. Her throat tightened. Seal sections B through G. Pull everyone to the core. The command echoed back at her, repeated through panicked voices across the station. Doors slammed shut in sequence, alarms beginning to wail, but it was all too slow. Mira could feel it, the inevitability pressing against her chest, squeezing each breath. The radiation surge wasn't hours away, it was minutes. The computers lagged, stuttering through calculations, but her body knew. Her skin prickled, her pulse raced, her stomach hollowed with that animal instinct that something unstoppable bore down upon them. She pressed her palm against the viewport glass. The light outside grew brighter. Unnatural, the star's surface boiling. Every second dragged like a blade. Garrick's voice came again, taut with fear. "Captain, what do we do?" Mira wanted to scream, to rage at the universe's indifference. She wanted to claw the inevitability away. Instead, she sat frozen, her body betraying her with tremors. Her crew looked to her, eyes wide, waiting for salvation she couldn't provide. The anxiety crawled through her veins, acidic, chewing away at reason. She wasn't just afraid, she was certain. Certain they would not escape. Certain the storm had already written their fate. "Mira," Garrick whispered, not as an officer, but as a man begging for hope. She forced herself to speak, though her voice was a husk. "Stay together, Brace." The alarms wailed louder, lights flashing red across the control room. The hum of the station faltered, then screamed with warning klaxons. Outside, the star convulsed. The surge hit like a tidal wave. The station shuddered, steel groaning, lights flickering to black before emergency systems kicked in. Mira gripped the chair, her knuckles bone-white, every muscle taut as if bracing against the universe itself. For an eternity, the storm pressed against them, the walls singing with strain, the air thick with heat and static. Her lungs burned, her vision tunneled. She thought of home, of fields she hadn't seen in decades, of promises she never kept. And then, silence. The lights flickered, stabilized. The station held. Mira slumped forward, chest heaving. The anxiety didn't vanish. It left residue, a trembling in her bones that no victory could scrub away. She had known the storm would come. She had known she couldn't stop it. And that knowledge had been the sharpest blade of all.